mussels in the fisherman style. And the story was that when the fishermen stayed out for a few days, they would catch something and they would cook it up quickly, pretty much in a bucket, and make a little fire and cook it quickly with some wine. This is Mussels Mariniere served with mussel broth and saffron tempered cream glaze. So the soup cup that you see on the side is that mussel broth. Saffron, of course, a rare and very expensive spice, picked from the tendrils of the flower, produced mostly in Spain and in Persia, but now also in Tasmania. The a Tasmanian company, began with a tiny field of crocus flowers down in the Huon Valley, and are now commissioning flowers to be grown for them to produce saffron all the way across the country and in New Zealand. Saffron has been a huge success story, super high quality saffron, and cheap enough actually here in Tasmania, much more expensive overseas. It is a fabulously expensive spice, of course, because you need about 40,000 little pieces of the flour dried to make 10 grams of it. It sells for about $4,500 a kilo. The mussels, as I said earlier, are from Spring Bay, the east coast of Tasmania. We're known for being particularly plump and tasty, and they say mussels are very kind to a chef. You don't have to do much to them. A cup of wine, a few tomatoes, a dash of cream, and you're pretty well there. So gentlemen, have you got some comments on the dish presented? Mussels Mariniere with mussel broth and saffron cream glaze.
First, an advertisement for Springvale mussels. When I fly into Tasmania, I go immediately to Gorilla Bay and buy as many Springvale mussels as I can. Of course, of an evening, when you don't want to do a lot of cooking and you have guests, you can put on a huge bowl of Mussel Mariniere, and it's fabulously satisfying one dish dinner. And I agree with whoever introduced us with the Springvale mussels are some of the funnest that I've ever tasted. They're absolutely beautiful. They require just a little bit of deep eating, but nothing else. The classic Mussel Mariniere is just a block of wine or whatever. Steamed in them, they're open in the steaming, a little bit of softened onion. I've got a recipe from a French restaurant in Sydney that uses mercury cider instead of white wine. And mussels and cider, I noticed that one of the stores up there has a really beautiful taste. It's not purely authentic, but it's bloody delicious. And with fennel fronds, little chopped fennel fronds with it, absolutely superb. This is an interesting idea, serving the mussels separately with its broth. The broth is particularly delicious, absolutely fine, lightly creamed, with a very, very supple mussel flavour. I've never had it this way before, but I'll certainly give it a try.
And same thing is the mussels. For me, is also another it's home style kind of way of cooking dishes. And it's what I do is the same thing. It's a wine and actually cider, which is I think it is a lot of actually just to read a book. I actually cider also it's not traditional. There are a lot of people doing using now, and with salad. It's if you cook at home, we try it. It's really, really delicious with fennel and cider and sauce. And this is also too. I actually never had the cream and saffron. But I like if you put the saffron in it, I like local one. It's really, which is Tasmania also produces wonderful saffron is also. If you do, if you want to use even truffles, saffron, even caviar also too. It's just a little bit like this. Oh, what is it? No, if you use saffron or anything, you're going to have a presence on the dish. If you want to use it, make sure you use plenty of it, and then, I actually had saffron. So this is wonderful, delicious, because mussel itself tastes good, but actually it's when you're cooking liquid, that is a real, just a block you can drink it, and that's different, it's good. So then this way, it's wonderful. If a little bit more saffron in it, even more complete dishes.